Skvar, is this the shadow curse? Most ghastly, most impressive.
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this awful place.
I've never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
Best be on my way.
Whatever it takes. Need to keep going.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
This place is heavy.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shar is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do. Lady Shar wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shar. A temple, perhaps.
Very well.
Eyes open. Watch the shadows.
The animal never had a chance. The curse consumes everything it touches.
Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? Enough not to trust a voice from the darkness. Come into the light. Hands high. Jonas, move in! Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong!
Follow my voice! Come back to the light!
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Now is not the time. Harpers, to arms!
Something's wrong. I feel drained.
I feel too. My very essence draining away. My path be true.
Heating up. Poor fucker.
What should I do?
Sometimes the only way out is through. That light. It's protecting me from the curse.
Gods, it's hot in here.
What now? Think you can take me on?
Thank you. I wouldn't have made it without your help. We need to get out of here. There's a safe place. Follow me. Stay close. I'm sorry, Jonas.
Another step forward.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn. If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter. You sense a young woman gazing at moonrise towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes. He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came. He had dreams of boarding a ship in Baldur's Gate and seeing the world. But then the darkness came.
Seems simple enough.
The image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it? In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Wise to leave it alone.
This place is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
A good start. But you've told me something I already know. Tell me something I don't. You're about to. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible? You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong. Not good enough. What in the hell is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Hello. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Blood might be knocking around here, right? Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalspawn trying to plunge the city into war.
Baldur's Gate 2.
My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always... some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
It's trippy, man, thinking that, like, you're seeing this character again 20-something years later, after Baldur's Gate 2. well, 120 in the game, 20, almost 20 years in real life, but 20 almost.
Yeah.
But
There's more
Baldur's
where
Gate
that came
out,
from.
Like what, 2001? Baldur's
Wish
Gate
we
2,
had stone or steel.
if you count Baldur's Gate 1, that's 1998. So
I wish we had a
that's
bloody
long
army.
time ago, dude.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Man, these characters have been around since 98. 1998.
Have a gander at the finest stuff.
I need a quick word.
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamn
Did she
help
go
we
to
can
Avernus
get.
in the end? Because, like, one playthrough I did, I turned her into a Mind Flayer. I made Karlach be the Mind Flayer. If you can stop her heart from blowing up. Oh, hold on, let me close the door real quick. I forgot. My mom's asleep. Yeah, so, hold on. Yeah, you can turn, Karlach into a, Mind Flayer so that her heart doesn't blow up. Or I think you find all the pieces for it, she doesn't either. Yeah, fucking Drist, dude. Dude, Drist, you know Drist was in Baldur's Gate 2, right? He was, you know, he didn't play a big part in it or anything, but if you wander around some of the wilderness areas, you'll run into him, like, randomly, and he'll, like, talk to you. But you don't, he only says, like, one or two things, and then he just, like, goes off. You can't really do anything with him.
Want me to shine your boots while I'm at it?
Easy. He's a bit on edge since the, incident.
A bit on edge, my arse. Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in, and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
Yeah, I remember in Baldur's Gate 2, you do run into Drist, like, out in the wilderness. And he just tells you, like, where he's going and what he's up to, and then he just dips out. It's, like, the only time you see him in the game, I think. And it's just random, like, it's just one of the wilderness areas, you'll see him. And once you talk to him, he goes away.
See? Help needed, help offered.
Yeah, I'm touched. If you're serious, go talk to his aide, Floric. She's inside, strategizing. Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
Yeah, you can turn anybody in your party into a Mind Flayer. Like, so you don't have to do it.
God's blood, this is heavy.
Oh, okay. Dude, to be honest, I never really played Dark Alliance. I didn't play it all the way through. I couldn't do it on console. It just felt weird.
Our asses.
It felt weird playing that shit on a console. Like, I did rent it one time, like a long time ago for like the PS2 or something like that. But dude, I could not do it. Like, so I never really played. The only D&D games I've played are on PC. Like, I have Neverwinter Nights, which is another great D&D game. Neverwinter Nights, like, I have the full expansion and everything.
I'll fill that one later.
And I have Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and 3. And then I have Neverwinter Nights, like, all the stuff for Neverwinter Nights. Like, I think it's Neverwinter Nights 2, or I can't remember which one it is. But... And Neverwinter is...
Don't be shy.
I would
Have a
say
gander at the
this
finest
game reminds me more of Neverwinter than the old Baldur's Gates. Like, as far as, like, the walking around and shit goes. And,
wish we had stone.
Stuff like that.
Steel.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
I mean, obviously this game is just
Premium
like Baldur's
trinkets
Gate 2,
and
but it
doodads.
reminds me a lot of Neverwinter.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Sereth, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. I was trying to scout a path for us while you got busy carving one. But don't worry. I've had my fill of fighting since. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us,
Drizzt is like one of the best
making
heroes
examples.
in Baldur's Gate. I mean, in Faerun.
And we'd had enough of
Drizzt is
taking
like-
it. Those
yeah,
of us who
he's
cut
mad.
free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
The thing is, though, like, Dungeons & Dragons is such a big universe, like, there's way more fucking realms than just Faerun, dude. Like, this whole entire realm we're in, with Baldur's Gate, and it's big. This realm is a lot bigger than this game makes it out to be. Like, this is just... We're in just one little countryside area of the whole entire Faerun, which is fucking huge. Faerun is huge, dude. It has more than just Baldur's Gate in it. It's got a bunch of fucking huge towns. And, there's a lot more universes than just this. There's a lot more, there's more planets with more, with the same races on them, or different races, different creatures, and like all kinds of shit, man. There's shit, so many books I have on D&D stuff. Like, Faerun is just one little universe. Like, one little realm. Like, there's so many more fucking planets. All kinds of shit, man. This shit just goes in depth. If you ever get any of the Dungeons & Dragons books, man, I recommend them. Like, the hardcover ones with all the pictures on them, too. Fuck, I love those books.
Zevlor
I have,
had
like, all of
hope.
them.
It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
Nah, Neverwinter Nights, like, it's a lot easier just to be like a warrior, dude. But yeah, nah, dude, you can get up to level, what was it on Baldur's Gate 1 and 2? You could get up to level 20 on those, couldn't you? Pretty sure it was either level 18 or 20 on, 1 and 2. But yeah, dude, you know how many more spells open up after fucking 12? So many more. You know what? They need to up it anyway, dude, because by the time you get to Baldur's Gate, you're already at max level. So like, any more battles after Baldur's Gate are really pointless as far as XP goes. Like, dude, what if my characters right now are like level 7? And I just got to the Shadowlands, and I have a shitload more to do before I go to Baldur's Gate. Like, that's the problem with it. It's like, once you get to Baldur's Gate, which you still have like 20-something more hours to go after that, all the battles mean nothing, and you can't go up anymore in levels. So it's like every battle you run into, I just try to avoid them, because there's no point unless it's going to trigger a storyline or something.
I keep replaying it over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue.
Oh yeah, dude, if you're just around here, dude, he'd just do everything by himself. You wouldn't need any companions.
Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You're made of sterner stuff than me, then. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
I swear I remember more people here last time. Maybe I saved more people last playthrough. Dude, there was like deep gnomes here. Oh well, I guess I didn't save them or something.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. I tried. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either. here!
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Maul's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
My, the Thescan double-counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played. Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Maul. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worm's? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
At the finest.
still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other. Cleric of Selûne. She's got a room upstairs if you want to meet her. Just don't interrupt her while she's doing whatever it is that keeps this place shadow-free. Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks.
Yes,
the Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
Dude. I didn't take his deal last
That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistula.
Thaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No, not till I met Art, anyway. Seems to be all he remembers. This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. Thank you.
Some parchment. Official.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Please, if you have any idea how to get through to him.
He spent a long time in the Shadowfell, a Sharan realm without color or light. It's had a terrible effect on him.
His mind lingers in the Shadowfell, but perhaps it can be returned. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
If he does, he isn't sane.
Last time I had a loop, where'd it go? I have to play that song more.
Have a gander.
Anything of use?
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
You aren't joking? Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him. Safe passage to Baldur's Gate. Safe from everyone. Like Zev was supposed to do. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal. Maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice. Not the devil's, and not yours.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
The tadpole skill tree, dude, some of it is. Some of it is. Like the psionic backlash. It's like almost every time someone hits you or does something to you, you psionic backlash at him automatically, and it doesn't even have to be your turn, and it can do like 8 to 13 damage. Some of it's pretty good.
True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
Don't mind if I do.
Premium drink.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Oh yeah, where the hell is Dan? Where's he at? He should be here. Where is he? There he is.
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Bring it on.
This way.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
What might you be hiding?
Looks like an
What's that?
Might as well take a look.
Taking position.
Let's end this.
Welcome, rest.
Bones. Rusted weapons. A great battle was fought here.
An extra vicious one, I think.
No one buried their dead.
Exactly the sort of battle I live to fight. And the sort made even more thrilling with a hot-hearted tiefling at my side.
A dead Githyanki. The corpse may hold something useful.
The old remains sport green armor and garb. What banner did they march under?
I'll give it a shot.
Every day, my queen. Your followers are legion. Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here! We're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Stay in the light! They do not go into the dark!
Didn't figure something as big and ugly as you for a coward.
No! They will not go into the dark! Enough! Stop! They will not become shadows! They will not feed the curse! Forgive me, my queen, but I had to. Before the dark got any stronger. We will carry your light, Majesty. We are happy to serve. Follow close, little ones. Do not leave the light.
Time to press ahead.
Heretics, Majesty. But they won't stop us. They can't stop us!
Just want a moment to look.
to go still.
Moving in.
Oh, man, about an extra shit.
On the move.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Let's finish this.
Take your
I'll gun you in her name. For the absolute!
Nothing will stand in my way.
Something good. Ready for this?
Let's get going.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day. My name is Dolly Thrice. Now won't you free me from this vice?
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
I'll gut you like a 10-day-old if you don't release me right this moment! Never give him enough rope to hang you. No, no, no!
Curious little thing.
We do get to see some interesting things. Almost makes them mortal peril, doesn't it?
The old remains sport green armor and garb. What banner did they march under?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Here goes nothing.
There is a darkness to these warriors that endures even now, long after their lives were spent. Who did they serve?
Have to keep going.
Playtime's over, pet. Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul-bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
I have a lot on my mind.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. The same thought crossed my mind. I am only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mizora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise. I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked Father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him. They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it. We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned. A blushing apple begging to be plucked. He wants more than her loyalty. He wants her soul. She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Mole's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Mole would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? I never forget what Will did. Not ever. I'm here because of him. And I'd do just about anything to help him. But devils never lose. You know that, right? Sure, they'll give you a bit of tat here and there, but the house always wins.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition. I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield. That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil. Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. There is no doubt. Moonrise Towers. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental, but Yet we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Finally they stir. True adventurers get up with a lark, I always say. But if there are larks to be found in these lands, they must fancy themselves akin to nightingales. Come, up you both stand. I, for one, am dying to find out what's for breakfast.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it? Alas, such luxuries require the beneficence of time. And time, as I'm sure our friend here will attest, is the very luxury of which we're all too bereft.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mystra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Oh, Mistra's delicate feet are ill-suited for the hardships of the road.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider... what she considers to be forgiveness. Mystra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils. Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten ill-gotten magic that it weaves is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can. I doubt not your conviction, but Gale has an unnatural advantage.
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Glad it's not just me.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Idalior Thras Annas. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
On my honor?
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, and yet an ocean born in lonely hours. Come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing. asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shar. It hurts. That's all I remember. Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the moment. Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shar worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shar, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shar, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shar's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shar's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come. I'm sure you do, but please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely. Very serious of you, but go ahead. Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a Dark Justiciar. Perhaps seeing the power of Shar unleashed on that land is keeping the thought in my mind. But don't worry. I still have plenty of room for you in both mind and heart.
Let's have a look. Crates and caravans. The town toll house, surely.
There might be something useful in there. Seized goods and the like.
The horizon seemed...
I'll take
that was long ago.
My faith will guide me. No time for Danny.
Hey ho.
Onward.
These things have stayed interesting.
Making me sweat.
Alive, so that's progress. Can't slow down.
Crates and caravans. The town toll house, surely.
There might be something useful in there. Seized goods and the like.
No traps, please. Let's see.
And she left the
See that
stench
symbol
of
on the
the
ground?
hells behind her.
This was a Mason's Guild.
Corpses on display. Someone didn't appreciate the mason's stonework.
That's curious.
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed. A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Bet I can crack that open.
I'm ready.
Assume nothing.
No one's stopped me yet.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Let's move.
No time to dally.
Let its will be done.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Still breathing, despite everything. Breathe deep and move. What's inside?
Strike fast. Fuck yes. In position.
You sensed this one hid for days as the sounds of battle got closer and closer to town. He didn't even care who won, so long as it ended. Before the shadows, there was once a house full of warmth and children's laughter in this one's life. No more. A happy, faded memory comes to you. A woman walking along a beach, holding hands with her husband-to-be.
Let's see what this does.
You can almost taste the sour ale that once clung to this soul's breath. He was insensible when the shadows came for him. Calloused hands work a hammer and chisel around a massive slab of rock. Months from now, a face will take shape. A distant memory of a man stretching his back with a groan. Another day of hauling masonry blocks done.
I bet that will fit in my pack. What's in here? With a flick of the wrist.
Trap. Be cautious.
Someone's marked the spot at the base of Moonrise Towers. Worth a look.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
Ranks.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Time for some bloody work.
Is that a click
The
on
man wears Selûnite armor and
something
seal.
about these
A
planks?
relic from an unholy age.
Something over there.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. I'll fill that one later.
that do?
Strange. Can't feel the shadow curse down here. What is this place?
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shar's blessing? A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy. The statue gazes at you impassively. Its challenge has been met. Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? You feel your confidence will. Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
If not over, then through.
Do you accept Shar's test of your intellect? Your insides seem to churn uneasily. You feel... Do you accept Shar's test of your intellect? You feel a small pulse of energy.
Need to find a way forward. Here we go.
Let's see.
An altar to Shar. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Still alive, so that's progress.
An altar to Shar. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
I'm exhausted. Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there. Lost in the steps, truth be told. I need them to be just right. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner. As luck would have it, he just arrived. May I have this dance? Our hearts can keep time. Oh, I mean,